Hi there, a very good morning and good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This simply stocks, and I'm live in this, or I'm with this video. I wanted to come online live, but due to my some of my commitments, I'm recording this video altogether. So this is an interesting video. This time around, we are going to talk about the markets and markets as a whole, Nifty 500, Nifty 50, market breadth, etc. So we'll do that. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research. And I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. I'm not a member of the NSE or BSE, and that I am not an official portfolio advisor. These all will be my personal opinion, and this is purely for educational and entertainment purposes. Whatever decisions with respect to buying or selling you take, kindly do consult your financial advisor and then take that decision. I'm not in any way liable to the decisions you take with respect to buying or selling or of any company that we discuss here. Before I talk about the Nifty and different indices and market breadth, here's small request that can you support me on Patreon. Once you do that, help me grow channel. Help you also ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. And also, you can pay $100 upfront. You get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me, and we can work things out with a fee. And if you cannot pay on Patreon, you can join the WhatsApp or the YouTube membership by clicking on the join button. WhatsApp is an yearly membership. For that, you need to email me. Now, let me take you to the StockEdge website. This is a very interesting app or tool, StockEdge, through which I have recently started trading, investing into the market. And there's no promotion in here, but it's just that I like this. So I'm using this at the moment to explain to you where the market is headed. So we are talking about Nifty today, and we will talk about Nifty 500, or the biggest 500 stocks, or you can say the midcap index, as to where they are headed and what I feel about the market for the next couple of weeks, as to uh, where are we at the moment and what happened over the last 1 month that the market perhaps would have made a bottom. So this is the Nifty 50 chart. Let me take you to the normal chart of it. So this is an intraday Nifty 50 chart. We went to 17,600 odd levels here. In fact, intraday we went even to 17,640, 637 levels, and then we dipped from there and finished a very creditable 17,600. So we are at 17,600 compared to, if I see you can say a 3 months chart here, then we'll understand as to where we have come back. So actually, on this day, and this was 24th of March, we made a low of 16,917, and on 28th of March we made a low of 16,913 again. There's continuous lows being made in this region just below 16,900 in here, and eventually the bottom was made here. There was heavy volume also. If you see here, volume was big and the market went higher, and it looked like that this was the period between say on 15th of March till 25th, 26th, 28th of March, that we ended up making a bottom in 2 weeks, and then the market has gone up. Now the next resistance for the market lies around 17,750. So a good 2% move is very much possible on the index. Oh, sorry, 1% move is very much possible on the index. But I think around 17,758, 17,800, we will find little bit of resistance, and then the market might be headed towards levels closer to 18,000, 18,100, and eventually even towards 18,200 odd level. So I have a feeling that we could peak out in this range of 18,100 to 18,300. Until then, we could have a situation where the market may just keep rising even from here. If I take a look at a shorter term time frame, a 3 month candlestick chart, we find out that the 200 DMA is around 17,000, just below 17,500. We have crossed that. And even the, sorry, the 50 DMA is around 17,500. Even the 200 DMA is at 17,515. We are above that. We have closed above that. This is a clear sign of a bullish trend that is now beginning to take place and take shape. If you look at RSI or relative strength, also we are at around 59.60, so we are comfortably above 50. Now the big move will happen. That's what I feel. Big move in the Nifty as well as in mid cap and small cap. This will be the time when that kind of a move will take place, and that should take the market towards 18,100, 18,300 over the next 3 months or so. And in that period, I believe Nifty 500 will do even better. But I think there will be a lot of resistance around this region of 18,100 to 18,300 levels. If you see here on a 3 month chart, come to know that a lot of you can say selling took place around this region. So I would say if somebody has bought into Nifty, 18,100 is your time to book profits. Second thing is, if you have bought into positional trades at 16,800, I think around 18,100, 200 is where you should be looking to exit big time, 70-80% of your holding, and then wait for a decline. Even if the market goes to 18,500, if I just extrapolate this chart to say a 6 month, and then we'll understand that the market may head higher from there and go all the way to 18,900, which I find very difficult. So we are down big time, but a recovery is taking place, and I think around this region of 18,200 and 300 levels, we could find a lot of resistance. If you see here, the high is 18,265. This was December of 2022. So over the last 3-4 months, we have fallen a lot, and now I think this is the level to look at. If we can cross 18,300 and close above it, yes, then even 18,800 opens up later on. But if we don't close above 18,300, then we could be in a range between 18,200 on the upper band to 17,200 on the lower band. This 1,000 point range may continue. So we as traders, we as short-term traders, swing traders, are looking for a swift move towards these levels of 18,200 and to book profits and then wait for a decline. Now, what sort of a decline? I believe that um, on the Nifty, I won't say that we would fall a lot, but yes, 4-5% is par for the course. I would say that we could go down 900 points from 18,300 and probably towards 17,400 to 17,000 levels, which is relatively the current levels. We could end up finding some sort of support around this 17,300, 400 levels. I don't see 16,900 again met. If we reach 18,000, I don't see a huge fall in the market, but 5-6% correction is par for the course, and I think that is exactly what will happen. So what I am planning to do is I'm going to probably exit completely at 18,200 and wait for a decline, a good 4-5% decline on the Nifty, so that my mid cap stocks come down by 8 to 10%, even 12% in some cases, and then I'll find the best of those stocks, so which have fallen less or even gone up. Those are the stocks to really get into. So that's what I exactly do. So that is about the Nifty, which I wanted to talk to you about. Now let's discuss about the market breadth and then Nifty 500, or should we go with Nifty 500 first? So let me just discuss about Nifty 500, which is probably you could say the Nifty mid cap stock again, say the sector. So again, it went down to 14,200 levels, abysmal levels, and it was correcting down there in late March. But eventually, the rally began, and rally began big time from these levels, and we are now again closing in on the 200 DMA, which is around 14,900. We are currently at 14,760, but we have crossed the 50 DMA just on you can say Thursday. So we are in for a move. I think these mid caps have been beaten down to pulp over this period. I think we are right now having an RSI which is greater than 55, which is very positive. And so things are now mending and going up. Where will I find a lot of resistance? So I would say here, I would say around 15,400, 15,500. I don't see massive rally from here on in from those levels. Yes, there could be corrections, there could be consolidation, and the bigger move will only happen if I look at a 6 months chart. Then I'll understand. Then you'll all understand that probably around this region of 16,000 is where we'll peak out. So first target is 15,300, and the next one is 16,000 on Nifty 500. And I think it's going to perform even better because of the kind of selling that these stocks have faced. So I believe in the next 2 weeks or 8 trading sessions, this could definitely go up 5-6%. I think there's a huge move that is possible on something like Nifty 500, simply because of the fact that if you look at December and all these periods of late November, early December, from November till April, nothing has happened. So 6 months of underperformance, complete underperformance. If you look at from a 3 year perspective, also there has been a massive underperformance in the index. So I believe that this is the time, if you have bought into mid cap stocks, to just stay put, and next 2 weeks could give you good opportunities to exit. At least that is exactly what I will be doing. I'll be mostly exiting my positions above 18,000 and completely liquidating around 18,200, 300 on the Nifty. Now coming to the market breadth part, this is a very interesting chart that you see here, and I believe that the market per se is going to peak out when the Nifty 50, most of the you can simple moving averages of Nifty 50 goes into deep green, and we are above 80 on all of these. So in SMA 20, 50, 100, 200, we are all above 75, 80, and that is where you need to really panic. Not panic when the fall happens, but when these kind of greedy numbers comes up on the screen, that is where you should lighten up your position at least by 50%, and if possible completely, and wait for a decline in the market to get in. You'll always get a decline, especially after a 1400 point move to 18,200, 300. I would say a decline is very much feasible, and that is where one should get in. So any 5-6% index decline is where one should be looking to getting into the market. Similarly, if you look at the market breadth here in the Nifty 500, which is the mid cap stocks, it's not very good, but things are improving. So we are seeing that SMA 20, or those stocks that are above the 20-day moving average, they are pretty less, and they have increased to 67% just now. If you look at even March 20th or so, it was around 23%. So over the last 3 weeks or so, things have improved dramatically, but I think it's going to go up even further in the next 2 weeks, and I won't be surprised if in the mid cap arena also we see all deep green towards 80, and that is where one should be exiting. So that is the market breadth for you. If it is showing red and orange on the screen with 31%, 42% of the stocks say above the 150 DMA respectively, I think things are way away from normal. So we need to get benefit from it. We need to take advantage of this and stay invested in good quality top notch mid cap stocks. And whenever this figure on the screen becomes completely green, say by 75% of most of the stocks that have you can say exceeded moving averages, that is where one should be exiting. Now let me just give you an idea of the chart. So I had mentioned about the chart as well, and we should get to 15,400, 15,500, over the next 2 weeks, and that is where exactly around 15,500, 15,700 is where I'll might completely exit. It all depends on how the combination pans out for the market. If these levels, if these number of stocks, if these stocks in terms of percentage terms become more than 85 on the nifty 500, or even more than 70, 75, and everything is green, that is where I'll be very cautious, and I'll sell. I'll wait for a major decline of 4 5% on the nifty, 8 to 10%, 8%, 7 8% on the mid cap index, and stocks falling around 15%. That is where you need to get into the stocks again. So this was a video on the mid cap and large cap, you can say, indices, and probably where the market is headed going forward. So please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you can get a video straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.